Hi guys, this is Ajit. So this is not just another interview story. This is going to be like the rejections and then pains and then experience and the emotions that I have gone through this particular video, and then I am going to share my journey in this particular video. So let's start with my journey. So when I was trying to graduate, and then it was in like fourth year where I started doing the prep for interview preparation, and then it was like I was trying to grind the lead code questions, and then I was able to go through the interview questions, and then I was able to solve. And then what was my goal at that particular time is that basically I need to crack bigger product based company, either it is like Amazon, Google, or some other fan companies. So that was my goal, and then I was preparing for that, and then I used to spend a lot of time of grinding in the lead code. And then if we come to like what was my preparation, and then what was my strategies in that, so I tried doing lead code question every day, and then I tried giving the contest as much as possible. And then apart from that, uh, coming to the campus placements in NIT Andhra Pradesh, so there were multiple placements. I was able to give only few of the companies because my bar was very high. That means I'm going to give interviews only for certain companies where the pay scale is more, and then I gave maybe 2 to 3 companies, and then there I was rejected. And then after that, what I was trying to do is I was trying to apply off campus, and then I tried applying multiple companies like Google, Amazon, and other companies. So when I was applying, I applied to Amazon multiple times, and then I got once an email after the graduation that I'm shortlisted, and then I need to prepare for the interviews. So before coming to like how I got the mail, so previously like in the March, I think I got an online assessment that I need to attempt. In that particular online assessment, there were two DSA questions, and then there were like leadership principles. So where I need to select either it is like strongly agree or strongly disagree. So that was like leadership principles only. And then apart from that, I got the interview call. That means I was able to clear that particular online assessment. And then coming to interviews, this was a time when I completed my graduation and then came to my house, and then I was like, let's take a bit of rest. And then that was not happened. And then what was happening is like I got the email, and then now I need to do the prep. So for that particular prep, I prepared like 2 weeks, and then it was like intense prep, going through multiple lead code questions, going through interview experiences, going through like multiple DSA questions, and then preparing the projects, and then like revising the projects, and then going through the leadership principles of Amazon. And apart from that, like it started with 2 technical interviews. So the first technical interview got scheduled, and then second technical interview. In the first technical interview, like this was my first big company interview, and then that is going to cause a lot of nervousness. And then that's what happened in that particular interview. So I got a question, and then I looked into the question, and then okay, let's try to sink in this particular question. So what happened is like I got the question that was easy, but I'm thinking about a lot of things. That means what if this goes wrong? What if this goes wrong? So, but anyhow, I came up with the approach, and then I was able to code, and then I was able to complete the first question. And then there was one more question, maybe it is regarding the trees. So I was able to think about the approach, but I could not able to communicate the answer to the particular interviewer. So I think I did not complete that particular question, and then we got disconnected, like because it was like only 1 hour of period, and then we need to solve 2 questions. So I could not able to complete that second question. That is it for the first round. And then coming to the second round, so I thought, if I fail, let's try and fail instead of giving up. So in the second interview, I got the mindset, if I need to give everything, let's give it here. If not, then I'll not give anything. So I gave everything I have got. So there were two questions and then there were two interviewers. In this particular, why there are two interviewers is one is shadow interviewer and then the other interviewer is the actual interviewer. So in these two particular questions, I was able to code and I was able to communicate well, and then I was able to answer the questions which were asked by two interviewers. So that is it. I completed like to my best ability, and then this was my best round, I think. And then apart from that, I thought I would never get a hiring manager round, but I got the hiring manager round, and then it's like I need to complete the hiring manager round. So for that, hiring manager came into the interview, and then he mentioned what would be the pattern. So basically, 20 to 30 minutes he will take one DSA round, and then after that he will move to leadership principle questions. So it was like min stack problem, and then I was able to think different solution. I was trying to provide an optimized solution, and then it was like pure communication gap. It was like I was able to code, but I could not able to communicate with the interviewer, and then we were not in sync. That's what happened, and then confidence dropped for me, and then after that the confidence drop as again shifted to the leadership principles as well. So he asked a couple of leadership principle questions. So I could able to communicate, but it's not like the full which I have got. I communicated, and then apart from that, I thought this is going to be like I'm not going to get the interview. So after that, I got a rejection email on maybe basically June 9, 2022, and then I was devastated, man. It was like hell. It's not like hell, but you have tried everything, and then you could not able to crack. So that is it. So I took some time, and then after that I said this particular instance to my parents, and then they mentioned that you came to the last round. So that's what I can be proud of. So apart from that,
Too old. Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
okay. So after that, what was my mindset is like I was desperate to get into the industry. That means I was not focused on like whether to get the fang. I was just focused on man. Let's start. It is like I'm in the same loop. So let's start the journey. So I applied multiple companies, and then I applied multiple companies, and then I got one of the offer from like one of the company. It is in Mumbai, and then we were negotiating on the salary, and then we could not able to agree. So I think that was like as we were not able to agree on that, so that offer got rejected. And then apart from that, one of the employee from Micro Focus has reached out to me that I can give an interview of to Micro Focus. So man, let's try. That's what I had thought. And then after that, I gave the interview. So it was like I think one is online assessment, and then two technical rounds, and then one is like manager round. So I was able to crack it, and then I was able to get the offer. And then after getting that particular offer, I discussed with multiple people. It is from my family, it is from my brother, and then I took a decision, man. Let's jump in, and then try to figure out like what I'm going to do in this particular thing. And then I started in Micro Focus, and then after that I met a couple of friends, and then we are still friends. So I think maybe uh, that might be the thing. That's why I had joined Micro Focus. Maybe I don't know. So yeah, after that I joined Micro Focus, and then I spent like 1.5 years in the same team, and then I could able to contribute as much as I can, and then I was able to deliver the things. And then after that, after 1.5 years, I thought maybe man, I should shift to FANG. I have experience, so I need to shift to the FANG, which was my previous stream. And then I had learned most of the stuff which I was doing in that particular job. And then one more thing I need to mention is there was some emotional trigger that happened. So after that, I do not want to be in the same position. I do not want to be in the same position. So I took a decision that I take uh, basically I'll go out of this particular company and then start focusing on like getting into the bank. And then what comes is like people. So people are going to say, let's take safe option, be in the company, apply to multiple companies, and then give the interviews and then go out. See, when you want to commit, right? Commit to understand like you cannot give 20% in the job and then 80% in the preparation, or 80% in the job and then 20% in the preparation. And then after I did quit from the micro focus, what I did is like I did go all in into the interview preparation, and then my goal was super clear that I'll be cracking the FANG. So I applied to multiple companies in the FANG, basically FANG, and then after that I got from different companies that they are going to interview me, but I straight away rejected that. So my goal was clear, and then after that I got a call from Amazon, and then they will be scheduling the calls and other stuff. So it was similar to whatever I had mentioned previously. One was online assessment, and then I was able to clear, and then there were leadership principles as well. So those I was able to complete. And then after that I got two interviews scheduled, and then after that there were two DSA questions and then leadership principles. So two DSA questions I was able to solve super confidently, and then I was able to give answers for the leadership principles because I had a previous experience, and then I know how the industry works and everything. And then apart from that, similar to first round, second round is also similar, like 2 DSA and then leadership principle. I was able to do and then give the optimized solution for both of the questions and then leadership principles as well. And then apart from that, we'll be having uh, hiring manager round. So it was mostly based on my previous experience, and then what I did, and then what was my experience, and then in which tech stack I used to work on, something kind of like that. And then there were leadership principles as well, so I was able to give answers perfectly, and then I was able to communicate well. And then I was super confident that I'll get the offer. And then after 1 week or so, I got a call from recruiter that you got an offer. So and then there were like document verification, something kind of stuff, and then that is done. And then I started at Amazon in May 13, 2024, and then that was like previously I aimed in like 2022 that I need to get into the Amazon, but I couldn't because I could not able to crack the last round. But as of now I am in Amazon in 2024. So coming to this, I started ramping up in the particular in this particular team, and then I was able to learn most of the stuff, like either it is Java, either it is Spring Boot, those kind of things. And then there were like JSP in terms of front end, and then I was able to figure it out. And then apart from that, I was able to deliver different projects, and then I was able to do some of the migrations in the Amazon, and then some kind of phone calls, and then metrics, and then something kind of like that. And then apart from that, uh, there is one more catch here, there is one more twist here. This particular offer which I got in Amazon was not full time, it was like contract. So then comes to the next part, that is in 2025, that March 13th is going to be my last day. But previously in the email it was mentioned like 1 year, and then I communicated this to my manager, and then he was able to get the end line till May 13, 2025. So then I decided like I need to see other teams, and then I can reach out to multiple recruiters and then hiring managers who are in Amazon. So I was able to ping them, and then I got one of the call. So I was super confident I am going to crack it because I had an experience of twice. So it was like there was no online assessment. It was like two technical rounds and then one appraisal round. So it went super well. I know I'm going to get the offer, and then I got an offer before leaving Amazon. Before leaving May 13, 2025, I had an offer of full time. So after that, what I did is like I needed some break, so I took some break and then went outside and then went to family and then spent some time and then came back again. And then after that, I did not mention that I got full time from Amazon to my family because it's not done until it's done, right? So I did not join as of now, so I did not say that. So after that, one more thing I did was like I did purchase my Royal Enfield 450, which was like my previous aim in 2024, but I couldn't because of some constraints. And then this emotion trigger was happened when I connected with one of my friend, and then he has one friend who is riding like a Royal Enfield Himalayan itself, but that is like 400cc kind of thing. So at that time I felt this bike is particularly different from all other bikes, and then it gives comfort, and then feel was totally different. Then I decided let's see what happens, and then after that in 2025 I was able to go through test drives of Royal Enfield, and then Royal Enfield Himalayan, Gorilla, and then Triumph, and then Harley Davidson. So out of these I figured out like Himalayan is what fits for me because of its height and then comfort and everything. So I took the decision, and then Harley Davidson is also good because it gives you that look and kind of stuff, and then it it feels good as well. But when you come to Royal Enfield, the comfort is super good, and then suspension is very good, and then I felt that Royal Enfield fits for me, so that's why I took Royal Enfield 450, and then
Start.
Congratulations and celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilation.
that is in between where I took out from Amazon and then before joining Amazon again as a full-time employee. And then I started joining Amazon in June 2nd, 2025, and then I'm in different team now, and then the team is super cool as of now. So we were delivering some of the stuff, and then we have some milestone which we need to achieve. So this was my journey. Like in the college, I wanted to be in Amazon. So but there was some hiccups, and then there was some failures. There was some rejections, and then there was some sacrifices, and then there was some risk taken in life. So what people think is suppose let's say if he has done something like this, let's try to copy the same thing because they will think that it will work for everyone. But what I think is like everyone is different, every person is different, and then everyone mindset is different. So you need to adapt to your mindset and then take your own risk, and then take figure it out, just figure it out, and then you can be someone who inspire others. Yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching.